Hello and welcome. Sora AI is here, and now is the opportunity for you to start making finance YouTube videos with the help of Sora AI and 11 Labs. Now, normally you would have to go to YouTube to get video footage from people like Robert Kiyosaki that are in the finance niche, like Grant Cardone, or like Bill Gates, Patrick David, Warren Buffett, etc., etc. Now, there is another format of video that you can make, which is using stock footage. Now, as you know, stock footage is limited, and there is only about a couple, or there's a limit to stock footage that you can use. And so, therefore, with the Sora AI in place, you can actually start generating awesome videos. For example, I was playing around with a video about the Greek mythology, and here is a video of Poseidon, a video of young Zeus, a video of Kronos, a video of Hera, the wife and pretty much the sister of Zeus. Here's a video of Zeus himself actually doing some magic. And here I can show you an example of what this turns out to be like. But in this particular tutorial, we're going to create something completely different. So it's going to be about finance. But let's just go and entertain and watch this video together.
Zeus, the youngest son of Kronos, was determined to free his brothers and sisters from their father's cruel grasp. After growing up hidden in secret, Zeus learned of a way to outsmart Kronos. He enlisted the help of Metis, who gave him a potion to slip into Kronos' wine. When Kronos drank it, he was forced to vomit up the children he had swallowed: Hera, Hestia, Demeter, Poseidon, and Hades, one by one. Each sibling emerged, fully grown and powerful, ready to join Zeus in the war against their father. This act of cunning and bravery set the stage for the Titanomachy, where the Olympian gods would rise to power.
All right, so that's actually pretty cool. All right, so now let's go ahead to ChatGPT and let's just start the process. So I'm going to start a new chat right here. And by the way, in order for you to be able to use Sora, you're going to have one of these two plans, either the Plus or the Pro plan. The Plus plan gives you limited access to Sora. The Pro plan gives you extended access, meaning the Plus plan gives you about 1,000 credits. The Pro plan gives you 10,000 credits. That's exactly 10 times that. And also the Pro plan takes away the watermark. The Plus plan keeps the watermark of OpenAI. And also other things such as Sora in the Pro plan gives you more access to more quality. You can generate videos faster, better videos, and so on and so forth. But pretty much the $20 plan is also pretty fantastic. I wouldn't really recommend that you go for the Pro version unless you're making a big movie that you want to spend that budget on, and maybe you know for certain that that is going to make you more money than you have spent on your membership, okay? Because I'm okay if you spend 10,000 credits, $200 to make a movie that would get you maybe 5 million views on YouTube, and you end up making a lot of money from it. But if you make a video that's only watched 10,000 times and only makes you 50 or 30 or whatever dollars, that's not worth the trouble, because you just lost your money. You didn't make any money, right? You made some money, but you didn't make your money back and you didn't make any profit. Now over here in ChatGPT, I'm using ChatGPT 4o Mini, and I'm just going to start the process. First off here, you can use the search the web feature, but I'm just going to leave it at this. And I'm going to say, I'm trying to make a really viral educational finance video. Write voiceover in one paragraph about the danger of inflation, bank loans, etc. for the uneducated in 40 seconds. Now, there's a lot of people that don't know, the repercussions of taking more money than they can afford. I mean, you could take credit, you could take money from the bank, but if you don't have a plan of how you're gonna give that money back, then it's really bad. Now here it says inflation is silently eating away at your savings, making everything from groceries to gas more expensive. This is pretty nice, okay? So I'm going to take this particular voiceover right here, and I want to go to 11 Labs, and I'm just going to paste it into 11 Labs. Now in 11 Labs, I'm using Michael, but in this case, let's just try something different. Maybe try Adam. Is a pretty good voice. One of the most famous voices of 11 Labs, quite frankly. It's used by thousands of people. So I'm choosing Adam, and here I'm just going to go and click the generate button. Okay, so this is going to generate the first part, which is the voiceover. Then we're going to need...
Inflation is silently eating away at your savings, making everything from groceries to gas more.
All right, so I'm going to pause that. And I'm just going to download this particular voiceover. In the meantime, I want you to go ahead and open up CapCut, because we're going to need to put those beautiful captions in there. Those captions are actually what make the video really good, because they just enable people to read on the screen, and read what is being said on the screen, especially for people that couldn't capt certain questions or certain words. So going back to ChatGPT here, my prompt is going to be, I want you in 3 prompts to describe 3 video scenes to use for this video using Sora. Now, since OpenAI created ChatGPT and Sora, they're from the same parent company, so pretty much you're talking to twins, So what you do is when ChatGPT creates the prompts for you, they usually work well. Now here, as it seems, it thought that I'm asking it to generate videos, so I'm going to edit the prompt. I'm going to say write the 3 prompts, okay? Now, and that's actually... it's generating 3 scenes for me, or 3 images. Not too bad, but I don't like them. I don't like them for the simple reason of I don't like them. Now here, I'm just going to go and send. And by the way, inside of Sora, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you choose a cinematic realism style. Also here, when it comes to the size, 9:16, which is better for shorts. Then the quality 480p is the fastest. You can go for 720 unless you want to go 4 times slower, which I don't recommend that you do. It's not a huge difference in quality to sacrifice that amount of time for. Then here, instead of 5 seconds, 10 seconds seems to be perfect. Plus, I cannot go for more than that because I only have the ChatGPT Plus plan of $20. So I can't get the privilege of making 20-second scenes. Then here, I just want to generate 1 video at a time. I don't want to generate variations because I don't want to use all my credits, okay? I'm using credits wisely. Now, CapCut is now open, so I'm just going to go and create a project in the meantime. I'm just going to leave it there, create a project in CapCut, okay? Now here, it seems that it has created these scenes, which is, not too bad. But here's what I'm going to try, okay? So what I'm going to try is I'm just going to copy this particular prompt right here for scene 1. And I'm going to go back to Sora, and I'm going to paste it in. And I'm also going to try something very interesting, which is copying this image and actually coming back over here and pasting it in. And that enables us to add both a prompt as well as an image, okay, which is pretty useful at times. So in this case, it's going to be useful. So actually, because we're doing 9:16, the image is not 9:16, but it's okay. So if I actually click generate, what this is going to do is going to take into consideration this image, and it's going to generate a scene with that. But what I want to do now is I want to take the other prompts, and I'm not going to use the image as a reference. By the way, you can also generate videos from videos by uploading a video here and then pasting a prompt. Now I'm going to paste the second prompt and hit enter, and then I'm going to go for the third prompt. Now, not sure if I can actually generate a lot of images at once. So I will have to wait. As you can see, it didn't execute my second prompt because the other one was still not done yet. So I can only do 1 at a time. And that's one of the bad things about having the Plus plan, right? So you can't generate more than 1 video at a time. So you'd have to, let's just say, be patient and just make do with what you have. So here, I just have to wait. It's at 94%. And as you can see, now it went ahead and let's see. So it actually created a video, which looks horrible, by the way. Actually, it shows the word inflation there, but it's okay because it's still, got the coffee in there, and it's not a problem. Okay, so we can still use that. But let's generate the second scene. Now, the second scene, we're not going to use an image reference, and I have the third prompt. Let me just paste it in here just in case. In the meantime, if you want to download this, you can click on the ellipses. Click the download button and download the video like that. And then it's going to prepare the download for you. And then we can click on the download button in order to download this, okay? Now, one thing for sure that you have to understand, there's other features of Sora, okay? So Sora wouldn't just be Sora if it didn't have other features. Now let's download this one first. But when you click on a video, it's going to take you to a whole new editor, right? It's the Sora editor. And in the Sora editor, it enables you to edit your prompt. So if you want to edit your prompt, if there's something you want to change about this video, you just edit your prompt and change the prompt, okay? If I click edit, it's going to show me here the editing field. And I can actually just lower this to 5 seconds, change words, and so on and so forth. You can also recut. So for example, if you have something you want to cut out of this, that you want to remove, that you think is not good, you can click the recut button, and you can actually select the part that you want to keep, assuming that, let's just say, the first part is not the one that these first parts are not good. And then you can click the create button, in which case it's going to go and create a whole new scene. Now I'm going to discard the edits. I don't want to spend anything. And then here you can remix, blend, and loop, and you can also share this by publishing and copying the link, in which case people will be able to see your work in a library of works of art. And you can also click the download button here at the same time. And you have another option here, which is report, delete, so on and so forth. But you can see really that this is really nice. And like I said, you can download videos in both formats, MP4 as well as GIF, okay? Now, let's go back for a second, and let's just click the download button or click the hit button on the third prompt. And then let's download this, right? So I'm going to download this video. This is the second video. So I will be downloading it. Now, the voiceover, 41 seconds, but that's okay. Even though we only have 3 scenes, each scene is 10 seconds. But in CapCut, there's a feature. That is why it's pretty interesting if you use CapCut. Even if it's the free version, it enables you to slow videos down. It enables you to slow stock videos down. So you can slow them down. Now, over here, I've downloaded the second scene. And just look at this. Just look at this. This could pass any day as a real one, right? It really looks real, right? It doesn't look anything different than what a real video would look like, So you can see it's really real, and at the same time, it's very close to this one right here, right? So as you can see, ChatGPT was spot on when it comes to the description. And then here we have a credit card, and basically here we have this particular person. This is also a pretty good one. I'm just going to click the download from here, download video. And there we have it, our third video. Now, there's not much left, okay? We only have a limited number of things to do. So go to CapCut, now that you have everything. Click the import button, okay? Now, once you've clicked the import button, I'm going to actually go ahead to the downloads, right? Since my downloads are here. So basically, I want to go, 11 Labs, all of these particular scenes right here, and I want to click open. All right, so now all you need to do is drag everything and drop it down here to the editor. Right, because everything is selected all at once, so we can just drag and drop everything down here. Now, it automatically realizes that this is 9:16, and then I'm going to click the ratio here, just force it, 9:16. Then I'm going to unselect, and I want to select the voiceover, okay? Now, this might go a little bit slow. Let me click again. It can go into bug mode from time to time. And then here, what I would like to do is I'd like to add a little bit of volume. I'd like to enhance the voice and increase it. Then I would like to take these scenes right here. I would like to select all of them and making sure that the magnet is still turned on. What you want to do with these scenes is you just want to go ahead and add a little bit more, make them slower than that, right? So you want to slow them down. All right, so you want to slow them down because you want to bring them here because videos can be larger than the audio, but the audio can never be larger than the video. It's a video editing rule, okay? So here, as you can see, I've selected all of them. Then I'm going to go to the speed option. And then here, I'm just going to decrease their speed all at once. And as you can see, this will bring them a little bit. And then I'm going to decrease the speed a little bit more. And this brings them there a little bit, and that's cool. Now over here, I'm going to go to transitions. I'm going to add a little bit of transitions. And yeah, so this is a pretty sure way and simple way to create shorts using Sora. And I'm not sure that a lot of you might like it, but you have to also think creatively because you can do a lot with this, right? You can create very interesting scenes. These are just some examples, right? So don't limit your creativity to what we have created just here. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the drop-down transition, okay, and then use it another time. And then here, move at the beginning. And what I want to do is I want to go to captions. That's what CapCut is special for. Now they don't offer captions for free anymore like they used to do. So I'm going to click generate. Now they're saying I have 5 left because I'm just disconnected from CapCut. I need to sign into my account. Otherwise, I have a pro account. I have full access to 100%. I can use these captions all the time. That's just one of those things. Now it's basically generating the captions, and as you can see, the percentage is showing on the screen. All right, so there, and I'm just gonna go to the templates option since captions are still selected. And what you want to do is you just want to go ahead and basically find the suitable caption for this. Now, in my opinion, I'm going to go for the emoji one. There's an emoji caption, which is really fantastic. This one, right? So that's the one. So I'm going to click that. And basically, this is going to add it just there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the needle right somewhere here in the middle. And I just want to make sure that I can see the captions. Now, it's still adding, as you can see right there. All right, so finally, and what I want to do is I want to bring this a little bit, I want to bring it to the middle. After bringing it to the middle, I want to move this needle right over here. And I just want to go ahead to the stickers option. And I want to go and search for the subscribe button. Now, just to add a subscribe call to action. And then finally, we're just going to add adjustments and just be done with it. Export our video, and we'll check it out after it just it's done. You can add music, but for this type of video, I'm not going to add music because I just want to make sure that people concentrate fully on the content. You can do whatever you want, but in my case, right now, I'm not going to add music. If you want to add music, go ahead, add music. It's okay, not a big problem. As a matter of fact, if you find the right music, this could potentially go viral. But the thing, like I said, is you no longer need to look for really for a lot of stock videos, because now if you want, you can create a video with a pyramid made of money. And we're going to do it right now, as a matter of fact, because the stickers are still loading. So I think there's a bug. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to adjustments. I'm going to add the adjustments, and it's not a problem if I don't add the subscribe call to action, because in the short, they can see the channel and they can subscribe right then and there. Adding the subscribe button really encourages them, but in this case, there is some kind of issue with CapCut, and I'm not going to wait for 1 hour for them to solve it. Now I'm going to add the adjustment. The adjustment just only enables me to add some temperature, some tint, some other, just effects. So I'm just going to go and add these effects right here. Just a little bit of each. And I can't see them because I have to move. And then finally, I'm going to add a little bit of a sharpening and clarity and just vignette. And that's pretty much it. Now the video is done. I'm going to export it, but let's go back here to Sora. Let's experiment with something interesting. Now, let me show you. So, for example, I said the pyramid made of money. So I'm going to say a pyramid made of dollar stacks with a man holding a trophy of gold on top of the pyramid. And then we can just click enter. And now, guess what? It's going to go ahead and create this for us. So if you want to be creative with your videos, you can really be creative. So you can ask ChatGPT, look, we don't just want to make any videos. We want to make videos where you show effects. So when you want to talk about a man at the top of the pyramid, for example, if it's something in the voiceover, this man or Warren Buffett was at the top of the pyramid. And when you show a scene of a man on top of a pyramid of money, people resonate with that. And they just say, oh, my, this is a good scene. Because otherwise, the people that are just using stock videos, they could never find that. Now, it seems here that they're saying that this is against their policies. Okay, so let's just say pyramid made of money coins with a man on top smiling. Now, I don't know why they didn't want to generate that. Maybe due to some copyright restrictions or something, but they should be able to do that. They should be able to do that. If not, then they should be able to do some other things. Okay, let's see. I think that this one as well, they're just going to reject it for us as well. It's quite, I think because this is about the topic of money, so they might have some restrictions there. Yeah. So when they're taking this much time, normally they just will reject Let's just wait and see. I hope that they just let this pass. If not, then just think of some other creative ways that you can create interesting scenes. Maybe create a scene of a man on a yacht with dolphins, dolphins swimming around. But just think creatively. Think creatively. That's what I'm trying to convey here. I think this one might be, yeah, this one finally. This one worked, the other one didn't. I don't really know why. But just look at this. There's a man on top of a pyramid of golden coins, and yeah, and you can't expect to find something like this on Pixabay, Unsplash, or Canva videos, or you won't. Actually, it doesn't exist. So you have to create it. And when somebody sees this in a short, they say, "Oh yeah, that's pretty interesting," you know. Or if it's, let's just say, a building made of paper, I don't know, in San Francisco. So let's say, for example, a building made of paper in San Francisco. And let's just say, for example, view, or let's just say eagle view, or eagle view of a building made of paper in San Francisco, close to normal huge buildings made of glass, or normal buildings. Let's just leave it at that. Now I don't know if they're they're going to say something, but like I said, now you can be more creative. So if you have something that you want to show, you don't have to just deal with what you have in the libraries and just use whatever you can find. Now you don't need to do that, because now you can be selective. Now you can create your own stuff, right? And by the way, there's something about what we do is we always show the info at a very early on stage. I remember I taught, and I'm not supposed to say this, but I taught people how to use AI and Pinterest to drive traffic to their sites. And this was 7 months or actually it's close to 8 months ago. Now it's all the trend, it's trending, and all of a sudden everybody's, oh, you got to make pins, with AI, and you can get traffic to your website. I taught that 8 months ago. So you might as well, as maybe if you use this now, you're going to find that after 8 months ago, people are going to start saying, well, you know what? Actually, we can use Sora to create shorts, Let's just do it. And then, but at that time, if you work, you'll figure that you have taken a big leap, big leap forward, because you were number one first. You had more work in, more videos, and then ultimately, 1,000%, you're gonna have more success. I mean, it's only obvious, I think. All right, so we got our video, but this is one of those times when it actually didn't make it great, because first of all, there's an eagle here. But that's okay. It didn't get that I'm trying to say eagle view. I should have said eagle view camera, or camera eagle view. I see the building made of paper. It's right there. Okay. But it's not, people can't see that this is made of paper. They won't make it, they won't actually think it from the beginning. Okay. But the scene itself was pretty nice. Eagle flying. So that's nice. But, sometimes you get lucky. Go ahead and explore some other successful prompts here in the library of prompts that you can find. There's a lot of featured videos here created by other artists that you might want to go ahead and explore, and they're really, really impressive. So, for example, here, just have a look at this. There's this one by the FBI, this one here. We have this one, a dog, a TV. This some awesome stuff, really. Real awesome stuff. There's a llama, someone playing the piano while the world is destroyed. Really interesting stuff. I'm just going to click back here, and that's pretty much it. This resumes our video. And once this video is done, we'll watch it together. That's pretty much it, and I'll see you in the next update, which, by the way, you can control by interacting in the Q&A section, or otherwise sending us a message in the message section. Passive Income Gen Z, wishing you the best and signing out.
Inflation is silently eating away at your savings, making everything from groceries to gas more expensive. When banks lend money, they don't just charge interest. They create debt traps, pushing people further into financial uncertainty. If you don't stay ahead of inflation, your purchasing power shrinks, and those bank loans can become overwhelming. It's not just about money, it's about your future. Learn to understand these forces now so you can protect your wealth, make smarter decisions, and stay financially strong in a world that's always changing. Don't wait until it's too late. Take control of your financial future today.